G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of the Dyson Sphere Program. Now I believe this is episode 20. Now don't quote me, it may be, I think it's 20, it could be 21, but I think it's 20. So what I've done is I've had a bit of a break from the Dyson Sphere Program, and we'll be coming back this episode and taking stock. One very important thing, I don't know when this happened. I'm watching KOS's Catherine of Sky's series, and I think she's pre-recorded, and I'm watching quite older ones. I think I was watching episode 9 and she's up to about episode 30 or so. Or somewhere in the late 20s. And she was talking about, and I also talked about it, I believe, in my last episode, about an upgrade button. And somewhere along the line, upgrade facilities, this has come in. So what we're going to do this episode is we're going to play with the upgrade button, and we're going to go around and take stock of the current build, and just realign ourselves with how the current build is, how everything's looking, and what we think our next move might be. Because I think the Dyson Swarm is where we are poised to get to, and I just want to see whether or not we should go to the Dyson Swarm immediately because it's spectacular, or do we need to make a few intermediate factories just to get us ready to launch the Dyson Swarm? So I'm going to let you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I will see you in just a sec. Okay guys, I thought I'd just quickly show you a couple of things. Now I don't know, I haven't played for a little bit of time, but I don't know if the music is just a little bit loud here. So if I go to settings, go to audio, and just turn it down to 40, it'll be lovely. Thank you very much. I love the music in this game though, it's brilliant, but yeah, let's just turn it down a tiny bit. Now, I want to talk about the upgrade button. It's a bit, so obviously you to go straight into it, or click on here, but that's good. And I think it's good. So as long as you have the components, and here's a good example of doing it. So we've got a level 2 belt here, and we've got actually one piece of a level 2 belt, or 2 pieces, and then we've got level 1 belt. So all you need to do with the upgrade button, as long as you've got the next level up, is come along and do this. And I think you have to be a little careful that you don't leave a corner or a kink off, because if you accidentally go off it, yeah, I think if you accidentally go off the button, then off the item, then you might find that it's just it would just go quite slow. So let's do that. I'll just upgrade these guys as well. Do we actually need to? Actually, we don't need those guys, so we can get rid. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. I was thinking here, because these guys are actually not firing, and I'm thinking, hang on, why are they not firing? And I guess it's because of what's happening here, is that this is tapping these guys and bringing them out. Now, we are also doing some science, and so the science has taken the hydrogen as a priority via this low belt here. This is a level, inserter. So this is a level 2 inserter, isn't it? Yeah, Mark 2. And if I wanted to speed this up, I could put a Mark 3 in, but it would probably end up taking everything. And I've got the sorters here as well. So the sorter chest as the overflow. So it's as fast as this item, as this will do this, that's what it's doing. So if I want to double that production, and I think I can afford to because everything's moving forward. If I want to double it, what we could do is kind of shift click it, I can. And I'll go like this, and I'll double that with another Mark II. And instantly we'll probably find that this comes straight across. And these guys are now spaced a lot closer together, and that should be pretty good to keep those guys burning. Now, out of I think 24 here, we've only got 6 burning on the hydrogen. The rest are burning on the energized graphite, and that seems to be pretty good at the moment. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Even the 4th box is just full, so that's all pretty good. That's not the sort of tinkering that we're going to do this episode, though. I wanted this episode to have a look at things, and just look at the next thing that we want to do, and it's definitely going to be the Dyson Swarm. So I know that we would need a ray receiver and at least a couple of these rail ejectors, and I think it could be good if we could just get a couple going. So let me just see if I click on it. If I click on it, in rail ejector, I can make two, and I'm going to make the two now. So I'll put those two in, and we'll get the rail ejectors going. And then if I look at a ray receiver, I definitely need at least one of these, and it has to go on the pole. And if I double click on that. Now to get these are the products that I'm going to need for this one. Now I only need to build one of these guys, but I will need to build quite a few of the EM rail ejectors. So let me have a quick look here. If I click on this, hang on, let's do it this way so it doesn't go eh. Array receiver. And yeah, so this same product appears in both. Supermagnetic ring. You need that for array receiver as well as a the rail ejectors. The other thing that, and I think for the ray receiver, in fact we only need one of those there. Let's just see. And the other thing that we seem to need, so we've got everything else, but the other thing we seem to need is this Photon Combiner. That's the thing that I think we need to make a little factory for. Now while doing this, they're the two pieces of hardware. One to shoot the Dyson, what are they called? The solar sails. Yeah, one to shoot the solar sails out, and the other to capture the energy back in. But we need a steady supply of these guys, the solar sails, and the solar sails require photon combiners. So we need it for this. We need one anyway to capture, but then we're going to need it for the ongoing supply. So let's look at photon combiners, and in assemblers we would make this with. So in an assembler, I mean the science just keeps going, doesn't it? It's great. Look at, here we go. Look at that ticking through. It's just great. The factory is quite cool. It's quite productive at the moment. I'm just going to stock up of some of this stuff. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. So let's see here. So the photon combiner was the thing that we need. Photon combiner, right? Now this is made in a assembler. Hang on. Yep. Sorry. Can I make a replicator? Yeah. So I make this in. Ooh, where is it? Here it is. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. So to get it, I'm going to need these products. Not that one. I'm going to need this one. Yep. So I'd need prisms. And I think I need to get my prisms. So the prisms are going to be made out of, now the prisms will be made out of glass. And I smelt the glass in, so I smelt the stone into glass. So I need basically raw stone, because I want to start this factory off quite separately. So I need raw stone smelting into glass, and then I need a assembler to turn it into prisms. Okay, and then after that, let me see, so there'll be prisms, and then there'll be these guys, circuit boards. And for circuit boards I need iron and copper. So I need the yeah, so for circuit boards, I actually think for circuit boards, let me see about these guys, circuit boards, I need iron ingots and copper ingots. Okay, so we're getting circuit boards made for blue science. So if we go over here and have a look, we are getting that. And they're being made here. And they're not being tapped anywhere as well. So they're being made there, and we've got lots of, I've actually, because I separated all this and moved things around, I've got room to expand that production, so I can expand that, no problem. And then I can tap it. So currently for the blue science that we're doing at the moment, which is cruising along nicely, I can go ahead and that's perfect having those four. But if I want to add, so I can tap it, so I can make this other stuff, I need to expand. So what I'll just do is I'll actually just jump in and tap it now, and then we can sort it out a little bit later. So I need to work out where I'm going to make solar sails, because that the factory needs to expand, and I think I need to go looking for a nice piece. So let's go to the map and have a look at a nice piece of land here. So where have we got some room? Well, I said I need stone to make into glass, and I actually need to get as well. Do I need access to this? I may. No, I don't. I just need stone to go into glass. And then everything else I'm tapping there, because I was going to actually get. Yeah, I can tap this line here too, because I actually need iron ingots and copper ingots as well, so I can get them up to here. And there's the stone. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to start making this product up here as a little area. So let's get ourselves a few things together. First of all, I know I'm going to need some smelters, so let me just see. I've got 25. Okay, so I got plenty of those guys, and I definitely So let's see here. Okay, let's go to where we're going, and we'll see what we're building. Now, where was I going to do it? Was I going to do it here? No, I think I should do it here. This is good land. This land here. So this is nice. Okay, here is where we're building. So let me see. The first thing. Now, the end goal is to get these guys, Photon Combiners. And these need to be made in a, should I work backwards or forwards? These need to be made in an assembler to make Photon Combiners. Yes, let's work backwards. I think that could be the best way. So let me set this up. And have I got access to the new assemblers? I do. Should I use them? I'm not going to at the moment. I'm just going to use these guys. So let's start off here where we know we could expand that way. Let's put an assembler there, and let's well, we definitely want to power things up, but at the moment I think I might just put in, yeah, I think I might just not power it up. I might just put it in on its own little network here. I think so. I don't know, is that... No, I should just do it the way that I've always done it, and it'll be like this. So let me use a wireless power tower. Hang on, there's a bit of... Can I get across this bridge? Yes, I can. Good. Okay, so if I do that, and then I'll do the Tesla tower close to the unit. So let me put it there, and we know it'll be able to handle the assembler above and below. Okay, that's good. So this is going to be the first thing. So this is what we plan to make it. This is the Photon Combiner. Yep. Now for Photon Combiner, I need prisms, and I need circuit boards. So let's do two. What we'll do is let's get ourselves. We'll only use level 2 belts. And let's get ourselves this guy first as an output line. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way as an output line. Yep. And then coming in, let's do the other 2 lines here. So let's do the external line here. So here's one input, and here is second input. Okay. And one of them has to be circuits. And so for circuits, let's use this one. And I need this to be like this. Yep, so now we need to tap the circuits and get them to come in here. So let me do this here. Let me go. I don't need to build on land here either. So where am I coming into? Is it one off? Where am I? Am I there? I am. Okay, we can let it build. We need to get it to there. I need to have a look at this as well. I can fix that. That's just a little backup station. Circuits need to be tapped, and I think they're not being, yeah, so circuits aren't being tapped at all. So what we'll do is we'll say, right, shall we go every second circuit? No, I'm going to do a different system here. I'm going to go, let's do this. What's interesting, because I don't want to try this out. Let me go here and tap it. Yeah, and let's put a slow tap going on. So let's put a Mark 1 or a Mark 2. I don't have any of these, do I? Why do I not have any inserters? Do I have these being made? I can't remember what I've got here. Do I have these guys being made? Inserters? No. Do I have... missing a lot of boards. Okay, let me go top myself up here. Go back to our mall. And let's see. No, I haven't got any inserters being made, which is quite silly. I haven't really set up a proper mall, actually. I've got the belts. Let me see. How are we going with the belts? Yeah, I got plenty of belts, but these guys I'll need some of. So, yep. So we'll get those guys. Just get quite a few of those. And now if I just have a look here, actually let's go this way. So inserters, and it will be level 2. Okay, and let's make a few of these guys up. And I've got level 3 inserters, but I think here I'm going to want just a level 2 to go in. Okay, so that's that. And we wanted this to be here. Now, got a fast belt, and then we'll put an inserter there. So if we go here, I want this belt to come right up, and now the belt has to come right above all of this. So if I go to here, and then I come up a bit, trying to get him high, but not that high actually. I only need him to be one above this. It's all going a bit crazy there. That's the right height there though. Let me see. One above. That is the height I need to be. Let me just go to the heights. Yep, and then go straight across. Okay. And then if we're across here, let's just come across to there. There's a bridge. And now we can come all the way down. Yep. Okay, so now all we need to do, and I've got that there, so I might as well just put the inserter here while we're there. Okay, so you'll just tap this line. Yep, but not overly tap it, that's good. And let's do this one here. Okay, so we need to now get over here. So let's just go straight up, straight line. And where do we need to get to? I think we're over here somewhere, aren't we? You say about this. Don't want to make any turns until I know exactly where I'm going to. Where are we going? I actually don't know where I'm going. Okay, let's go to the map. Where's the island I was building on? Is this it? No. Oh wow, have I gone the wrong way? No, I need to be more north, don't I? So it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was there. That's it. Okay, so it's just to here. Yep. So I need to get across this and straight up. Okay, so instead of going that way, I need to go this way. Okay, I should have enough room to do this. So let's go up to here. Go up and across. Yep. And I should be back down at grade now. Yeah, I am. Excellent. And let me come straight across here. This is fine. And then duck in a bit. Yeah. Now we'll go around this. And now we'll go to here and then to here. Okay, so that'll build that. Let's let these guys build up. And that brings in circuit boards. Now, do we have extractors? I got 6, so that's fine. Come on, guys. Build. Where are my drones? Ah, yep. And I've got heaps of these guys as well. There's quite a few of them. Look at them. Here they go. They'll be building. It might be a good time to just put on more science. We can have a look at the science, actually. Because science is, yeah, see, we've got no science going at the moment, but science at the moment is just kicking it in this build. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, if you have a look here, I mean, I'm unlocking all this stuff. So here on this tree, everything else requires a purple. Yep, you guys require purple, and I haven't built purples yet. Even you require purples with a purple and green. Yeah, and this guy purple and just purples, but we need the purple. Okay, so we've done everything we can there until we get to purple science. The next thing we would need here is universal exploration purple, and then this guy here purple, and then let's look at the upgrades. So purple there. He doesn't, so we'll put him in. Vertical construction, that'll give us another stack of. Sort of cargo stacking, yeah, we'll take them. And then we might have one of them shortly. And then this guy requires a purple. Vein utilization requires purples, and then of course this guy here does as well, and we'll have a look at that. I'm not scared of purple science, but we'll definitely get into it shortly at some stage. But the Dyson solar, the Dyson swarm is our next thing. Okay, so here you've got half of what you need. Did I build all this too close? Let's find out. Oh god, it's just been a little bit of time since I've played. Here we go. Okay, cool. Right, so you'll do that, and I'm using why let's just use level 3s for everything. Yep. Let's just use level 3. So these are level 3s, aren't they? Yep. Did I do that? Yep. Conveyor belt Mark 2, but this guy is the sorter Mark 3. Okay, good. So he would fill that up and he would get them. Now we need prisms to be next, and the prisms need to be made of, so let's go and have a look. So prism is the next thing in the line, and prisms are going to be the triangular things, and these are going to be made from, yeah, okay, cool. So this is a simple stone, well, not super simple, but this is all coming from stone, isn't it? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll make the prisms here. So let's extract a vein of stone. And I'm going to do, actually, let me do this, spin around, and let me just try and get a bit of action here. Hang on. Collide with other objects. Why? But you're not colliding with other objects, are you? So there. And let me see about this. I'll see if I can... that's quite a few veins there, so that's pretty good. We can always up this. I don't think we're going to need a huge amount here. And I can, of course, move the belt out the way. So let's do... I could have, but I don't need to. At this stage, let's just do this. And let's do that. We'll power him just before we take off, just so everyone's happy. If I do that, you're powered and you're supplying stone. Okay, good. And now I'm actually just going to use some space wisely and put these guys close together and then say, right, next thing we want is this. So here's a smelting line. And if I go to production smelting and I put my smelters in. Now the very first one, let's put him there. And let's say, please, can you please smelt glass? Right, and then you're going to be putting that glass out onto this line. Yep. And this line is going to be saying, can you then replicate? And I'm going to do it like this, and I don't know about this. I know this is probably not the best thing to have done, but let's just do that anyway. And let's get them going as we talk it through. So we want blue inserters. I was noticing even KOS playing this game, she doesn't worry too much, and this is no criticism at all, but she doesn't worry too much if she's got a row of smelters and then one of them has the inserter in the middle, then one on the left. She's not overly finicky about that. I don't know, for mine I like to. I don't know, I just like to do that. Okay, we're going to shift click these guys, and we're going to do 4 of them, and then we're going to shift click these guys and go here. But yeah, I was thinking I want to pick up this. It's been about a week and a half since I played Dyson Sphere, so it's been a little gap. That's why a lot of my clicking and stuff, I'm just getting used to it again. And I did talk about, or have an internal conversation. I had an internal conversation with myself about whether I start a new series. And now that I know how the game works a bit better, and yeah, decided against that for the moment. I'm happy to keep just going for now with this one, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, because it just takes a bit of time just to remember what you're up to, and then once you get going again, it's brilliant. Okay, so that's glass, and then we want we will use the level 1 assemblers, and for the level 1 assemblers, I think what I need to do is I need to just, well, let's work out where land is first. Is that too close? Is that too close? Now for these guys, you're making prisms, yep. And so if you make prisms, always use the fast ones here. Earliest possible is good. So you'll make that, and let's send you back again this way. And again, you might be just running out of space there, but we'll just try it out. These are Mark 3s, and now we'll do some trimming, and around here we'll do a little bit of trimming. Yep, good. Okay, good. So we're doing that, and now you're making prisms, aren't you? Yes, you are. And what do you now you've got prisms on that. Is that what they are? Yep, these guys are prisms. Yes, they are. So up here, the goal was to make this, and it was prisms, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So I'm now going to put this guy all the way up here. Actually, let's just do it to there. And then let's do this. And then we'll come up. And now I just need to see if I could change these guys across, these two lines. And I might be able to do this before they're built, actually. This is a bit Factorio-like, so let's go. Goodbye. And then come to this one. Click on the end and right-click here just to clear the belts. And now they're swapped around a bit, which is nice. So that's all pretty good. Okay, good. So you guys will do that, and then we're getting up here and doing this. Now I will just at the moment put these guys into a storage box. But you need to be on land, don't you? You do. There you go. You could do that. In fact, I will just put a few of those in. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to just make this guy so he's only half the box. And that'll be good. Brilliant. I probably should have put the box closer, but that's fine. I'll just grab myself a fast inserter. I don't think there's going to be any problem with it keeping up anyway there. So that's all pretty good. And now that those guys are there, he's getting them and he's got his other products. And I'll use blue inserters here and here. So now he should have everything and he's starting to make prisms. So that's all pretty good. All we need to do is expand the line now and we're good. So let's do it again. So let's just make a few extras. So we'll do 4 as a nice little default. Yes, and let's do this. And then let's just do this. I don't know if we're getting too close to the pole here. It's getting squashier on that top end. And then we'll go, okay, so we'll do first available, then second. First and second, and 4 is a good amount before we can then put in a another power source at the end. And again, I'm borrowing from KOS on that one because that's what she's been doing. So she puts a power source at the end here. But I'm going to put my power source here and just hope for the best. Let's do it, and I'm going to redo this one. But take another one there and just do this. Yep. And that should be like that. And that's into the grid, isn't it? It is. Okay, so I've got these guys making 4 lots of prisms. And I guess what's going to happen now is the hold up is going to be here, isn't it? It is. So now we'll just redo this a little bit. He seems to be... Let's just check the mecha suit and make sure he's happy. He seems to be pretty good. I need to go back and drop some things in my inventory as well. Get rid of some of this stuff. What is that? Stone. I don't know why I've got stone in there, but I think a bit of stone we decided was good, but it definitely doesn't need all that stone. Okay, so we'll up this, and we've now got what we need for solar sails. And we can go ahead and create a solar sail production line. We'll look at that in just a sec. We won't create it in this episode, but next episode we do a solar sail production line, and that will be brilliant. Okay, these are just straight in, straight out, aren't they? Alright, and are you powered as well? That's brilliant. Okay, you are powered because of this guy. Lovely. Okay, so you're making heaps of those, and that is absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. So the prisms were good, and then also it's the Photon Combiners, which we love. So we'll pick out the 50 Photon Combiners, tidy up the inventory, and now jump in here and have a look. So when we go to make, first of all, we've made array receiver. I know we have. I'm just looking for it. Well, we've made the 2 rail ejectors. And I thought we made a check slab. Yeah. Photon Combiner. Didn't I make this guy? If I click on this guy, how many have I can make 1. Ah, yes, I had to pick up more items before being able to make this. So now I can make 1 of them. You only need 1 of these guys at the start. It's the rail ejectors that we will need more of. And at this stage, the supermagnetic rings was something I think I need to make more of. But we don't actually want to make millions and millions of the rail ejectors, so we'll see about the rail ejectors. I'm happy at the moment creating them by hand. I don't think I want to set up production lines for anything, any machinery. I think any machinery I should just make by hand, so that'll be quite good. Okay, solar sails is the consumable item though, so let's have a quick look at solar sails next, and then we can see how we go. So solar sails need graphene and Photon Combiners. So we've got Photon Combiners, we'll tap out the side of the box, and we'll be able to take heaps of these guys out, and I'll be able to make a few of these solar sails. Okay, sorry about that. We had the courier at the door. Now let me just see. Ooh, don't get distracted by purple signs. Yeah, so next episode we're going to be looking at doing the solar sails, and it'll be in a assembler. And the solar sails are going to be, I can make them by hand at the moment. In fact, I might just make a few. Times 5, you get times 2, so that'll be 10. So I'll just put a few in just to go at the moment, and then we'll be able to test fire them, but also get a production line going. So yeah, these guys will then have so solar sails. So it would be our photon combiners, but then it's graphene. Now, funny enough, let's go have a look at the graphene situation, because a few episodes back we set up a chemical facility, and it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was over here. Look at the titanium being imported. Brilliant. Bless you. Yeah, and it was over here we set up a lovely facility, and I believe I fully automated this now. It was semi-automated in that I think it was getting some bits of some things, but I ended up I was stocking these guys up manually. Actually, no, graphene's coming straight down to here, isn't it? Yeah, so it's there, here, graphene. So, and graphene, of course, yes, graphene was relying on this. So graphene was relying on this guy here and chemical plants, and so this is what we'll need to do now, is we'll need to get that graphene over to where we want to join the photon combiners and put together the solar sails. And the solar sails probably should be produced somewhere where we want the EM rail ejectors as well. So I think I'm going to try and find the equator or the prime meridian and put them somewhere around there. I'll scout out that and have a look. But this guy here is making graphene, and he's got a fair bit of sulfur, and I can up the production there. But what he doesn't have is the energetic graphite. And I believe in between episodes I went ahead and I built it over here. I put together some energetic graphite, and let's go find it. Yeah, look at this. I put together the mother of all energetic graphite farms. Look at it, it's got these guys here with the 6, and it just basically, look at this, it just stocks up, doesn't it? And all it's doing here is it's filling this tacker with energetic graphite. And let me see, I don't think they're being used for anything. Nope, so it's going in, going absolutely mental. Yeah, so that energetic graphite can now be brought out. So actually what we can do is energetic graphite is going to go in there, right? I think what I might do is just have that as a buffer chest. So let me just do this and this. Yeah, let me just do a 3-lot buffer chest there. Yep, here we go. And we might actually just get the energetic graphite to come back down. So I am on the opposite side of the factory. So this is where I probably need... have I got access to the very fast ones yet? No, because we need that one. Okay, so let's... Can I make a few? I can only make a couple of them. So let's just use the level 2 ones. But what we'll do is... yeah, so they're going to go into there. And they're putting them in as quick as he can make them. But I think what I'll do... yeah, he's going to do that as a buffer chest. So we'll come out this way. Okay, so let's just do this and make it nice. Okay, so it's going to be here. And let's trim off this guy at the end there as well, just because. And of course, I think we can actually trim... Everything's going in nicely. Oh, we trimmed the wrong bit, didn't we? We did trim the wrong bit. Yeah. So let's just do that. Trying to get used to the hotkeys or shift clicking when I want to duplicate something. That'd be brilliant. Okay, so what we want to do now is just get the mother of all conveyor belts and say, can you please... Because where do you need to get to? Which way do we need to go? Actually, you might just do that. Let's get this guy going in now, though. So there's the pole. And we need to get it to the Yeah, over to here, isn't it? Yeah, over there. So if you look at the pole, it is quite a bit. Yeah, so really we could bring it across straight through here and across to the bottom of that. Okay, let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So if we come back in, let's do it. And what I'll do is we'll get it made. We'll get him going quite well, and then we'll actually, I'll just go around this. Where did I think I need to go? So we think it needs to be, is it through the gap, isn't it? Yeah, it is through the gap, so it's through here. Yep. So let's go here and then up and then down. Not like that, please. Okay, let's do this again. So here, then up, cross. Oh, that's what happened. So I seem to be, whenever I do this, I seem to be tucking in a corner. So whenever I build, I'm actually giving myself a little corner bit, and that's not good. I need to stop that. Don't know what there is in my clicking and planning that is just misplacing that. Okay, through the gap, through the gap. So this was here. Now come in a straight line, follow this lovely one all the way down. I think it was, yeah, it was through the gap here, wasn't it? And then lack of item, brilliant. Okay, let's go. This is going to be a slightly long episode, but let's just go and grab ourselves everything we need, and we'll get the graphene. Let's at least get this graphene line put in as well, and we've got the precursors for next episode when we get together for the rail ejector production. So we've got a few of these guys. Let's pick up 1,000 and head off. Okay. Flying between this. And we're just there, so that's nice. Okay. So all we're doing now is getting energetic graphite. And of course that energetic graphite plant is scalable. And it also can help us with thermal power. But don't forget, when we get the Dyson Swarm, that's when we're already talking thermal power anyway. So that's going to be brilliant. Let me go to here. Let me go to there. And then let me go down onto the ground, please. Thank you very much. Good, good, good. Okay, past the oil facilities. And then if we head up. There we go. Yep. Trying to get a nice straight line here. I don't know why. I like that there's no critical maximum for this for these, which is nice. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Let's try and keep things a little bit neat here. Let's go 2 across. So let's go to there, and then let's go to here, and then up. Okay, and then we go up. Yes, and I'm going to stay up at this point. Where do I need to get to? I need to get to up to there. And I'm thinking what we should do is... yeah, I can actually do this. Go under there, can't I? Is that a good spot for that? Where is it? I'm just looking to see where this guy gets his stuff. Let's get him to get his stuff differently, actually. Let's do all this slightly different. Okay, I got a plan here. I got a lovely plan, actually. Let's go to here. Let's go down a grade there. Let's go underneath. So this guy, yep, should be underneath. So this will be energetic graphite and quite a bit of it. And I'm going to have him come up here. And then I'm going to have this guy go under this. Yes, nice. And then when we get to here, I'm going to have him come out. And I'm going to get rid of this and have it go the other way. So let me start deleting and just go like this, straight up, trying to go upwards. Energetic graphite gone, gone, and gone. Yep. And now this guy is there. Right. So energetic graphite's going to make its way along here, and then we'll be making graphene. And I think I might move this graphene box and we'll have it going elsewhere, and we'll scout out where we think, because I reckon over here could be a nice spot to start making solar cells, and then looking at prime meridian, which could be this one. I think it is actually, and we can set up the EM rail ejectors near the prime meridian, going straight up into the Dyson Swarm. So this has been a really productive episode of the Dyson Sphere program. We have refamiliarized ourselves with our base, and we are ready to start sending those Dyson sails automatically up into the Dyson Swarm. So we'll do that next episode and then start looking at automating it as well, which would be fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to leave a comment and like. Please subscribe to my channel, Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Dyson Sphere Program. Cheers.